really frustrated about what she found in her boyfriend's phone, okay? And I said, well, send it to me, okay? And so she sent it to me, and she said, I just don't understand why my boyfriend would have these photos of him and Shannon Sharpe in the same hotel room with Shannon Sharpe's stylist, Hollywood. Hollywood has been romantically linked to Shannon Sharpe, the stylist, the one he publicly took on basketball dates, traveled with, took to Paris.
Stop lying, Tasha.
They no longer work for each other, or they're no longer together, because allegedly, according to sources that are close to the parties, Hollywood's in the Blue Hat walked in on his new show producer, Jordan, with Shannon. Okay? Remember that whole Instagram video? Yeah, Michelle. Get it, Michelle. And Shannon Sharpe came live to talk about that and said Jordan logged him out of his Instagram. So how do you go live on your Instagram accidentally? And Jordan, your photographer, they dress alike. They go out together like he's supposed to be the cameraman. He's always in parties. He takes his boyfriends out and makes it seem like they're working a job, right? And he said, oh, Jordan had to cut my Instagram off. I didn't even know it was off, and I was in it. And it was like he told on himself. If you go live on Instagram right now, your mom, if somebody has access to your Instagram, cannot log in and log you out. That does not happen. They have to have access to your phone, the one that you went live on, to press end. So when he said that, I said, but you know what? Social media, they ain't gonna give. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. But you're gonna get the story. Okay, so in this recording, it says, this is a screen record. She says, Hollywood, listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I went through my boyfriend's phone, well, ex-boyfriend now, that I know you, him, and Shannon Sharpe had been effing. Yes, Roy Styles was my boyfriend. I have all the pictures and videos. He couldn't lie because I have the receipts. I know about the videos Shannon recorded of him in y'all hotel room in Vegas.
Whoa.
The funny thing is, I don't think you knew he had a girlfriend, but I most definitely know Shannon knew because I talked to him one day when he called Royce. I will be putting it out to the media. He played in my face. Now it's time for me to have my fun. Can you put up the screen recording, or is there risque stuff? Okay, so this is the screen recording. This is three of them together in the elevator, as well as.
Love gifts.
Shh.
Whoa, buying that man's shoes.
Make sure don't nothing. Did you watch that video? Oh, okay. All right, pause. Pause. So this is what she found. So the other photos that she found are risque. I'm going to put them, and they each took pictures of each other.
Welcome to 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to you like no other. Man, old man Tasha K is coming at Shannon Sharpe's neck once again. The man can't catch a break. He tried to swing back, but she just swings back a little bit harder. There are some receipts. There are some risky pictures that were taken in the Las Vegas hotel with Shannon Sharpe and his stylist Hollywood and some other guy named Roy Styles. Roy Styles did defend himself, say he has never been that way. He is not interested in men, and he loves women. So why is Shannon Sharpe in the hotel with these guys? Now, I don't know if this was before Hollywood got fired or after Hollywood got fired, but I mean, it does raise questions like, why is Shannon in the damn hotel room with these type of men, these men that live an alternative lifestyle? So why are you there, bruh? Why are you there? It's just like going to, if you had a gay bar and that's what you like, okay, that's what you like. But if you're constantly going to a gay bar, but you're telling people you're not that way, think of it like this: if a person is, if you are live alternative lifestyle and you go to this particular bar and you pretty much know everybody, but you see some new faces in there, your immediate thought process would tell you that this person also lived an alternative lifestyle. They live in an alternative lifestyle. So is the person that's a casual club goer, are they wrong for assuming that these newbies live an alternative lifestyle? No, because it's clear as day that this club is for people who live an alternative lifestyle. So what the hell do people that go there all the time supposed to think? What are we supposed to think if you're constantly hanging around these men, Shannon? Now, I don't know. People putting pictures together. I don't know why Shannon hanging around these guys. Why aren't you hanging around women? I don't know specifically what Roy Styles does for Shannon. He said his videographer and Hollywood was his stylist. Why do you have this man styling you? Maybe, but why do you have Hollywood styling you? And Shannon already has a stylist. It's a woman. Why didn't you just keep the woman? That makes sense. I want a woman touching on me. I want a woman to tailor me. Now, it could be there's a lot of straight men that's tailor suits and stuff. Okay, that's cool too. But why does the man have to live an alternative lifestyle? That just doesn't, you know what I mean? It just, nah. I want a straight man or a woman touching me. My personal preference. But here's the thing on Tasha K. You know, there's a lot of pictures out there now. And that guy, real quick, that guy, Roy Styles, I seen one pic and that was enough. I'm like, bruh, you know, maybe he's doing it for the ladies. A lot of ladies like to see buff guys. Hopefully he's doing it for the ladies, but those are some very provocative photos, right, of a grown man. You know, there's ways to take pictures to show off your cuts and your muscles and stuff, but hey, who am I? Just say yeah. I only seen one. I was like, nah, bro. Nah, I don't know why Shannon in that goddamn hotel room with these niggas, but let's scale back to Tasha. Tasha K has been sued by Cardi B so many times, and Tasha K is broke. And maybe, like, I don't know if Tasha K is a bit retarded. I don't know if Tasha K has some type of mental deficiencies. If somebody sues you, I mean, really try to destroy your life for defamation, why would you do it again? Shannon Sharpe could easily sue this woman and get some of that money back he spent on that little white girl. But Shannon Sharpe knows that Tasha K is broke. So what's so crazy about this is that he won't get any money out of it, but Shannon Sharpe should sue Tasha K. Like, you don't say, that's the most hurtful thing that you can say about a man. She's in another clip, she was all like, why does it bother you that some people call you gay? Why are you concerned about who's gay, who's not? You looking like a goddamn Cane Corso, big, black, ugly ass woman. God damn. I'm not even talking about her looks, just her demeanor, her aura, and then she jumped on Whoa Vicky. See, Tasha K is a miserable person, in my opinion. She put herself out there. Hey, y'all can jump on me. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna get that goddamn money. I'm gonna keep my name. King Michael gonna keep his name in the streets, baby. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I make fun of myself. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna keep getting paid. But for a woman who, I'm talking about, she doesn't learn her lesson. Cardi B drug your black ass through the mud. You owe Cardi B so much. You owe Cardi B $4 million. And now you're talking about Shannon Sharpe without real evidence. If Shannon Sharpe want to crack these young muscle-bound boys, if you want to crack these little sissies, let Shannon Sharpe crack them sissies in peace. Them sissies and God gonna have to deal with that. He gonna have to answer to God why he's going against nature, why this type of demonic energy you're allowing this demonic energy to take you off course, right? But for you to continue to attack Shannon, knowing what the consequences could be, this man could sue you for defamation. It's like, damn, are you that damn slow, Tasha? Woo! I just don't get it. I really just don't get how somebody just got their black ass sued and they're gonna go back and do the same thing. But this happens every day, to be honest. Repeat offenders. Now, repeat offenders, that's more of a financial thing. You know, you can't get a job, so you're gonna have to break the law. So I get repeat offenders. You know, you gotta survive. But Tasha K, it was unnecessary. See, Tasha K doesn't have much talent, and this is the problem. She can't write music. She can't write books. She can't write short stories. She can't write. Her brain is not really made up anything but gossip and turmoil and misery. After that Whoa Vicky episode, and she's trying to convince Whoa Vicky that Jesus wasn't real. She tried to convince Whoa Vicky that her pathway to God and her loving God is the wrong thing to do. See, look at, in order to be great, we got to make great decisions, and not loving Jesus Christ, God, and the Holy Spirit is not a great decision. And what's also not a great decision, discouraging others from loving God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit. That's what she did on that video, y'all. Y'all gotta watch. I mean, the room was dark. It was creepy. It was just her and the old Vicky. That's all I needed to know. Just a dark, mean-spirited, lonely, and borderline retarded. She has to be retarded. You just got sued for $4 million, and you're still running your mouth? Let me get up off this goddamn thing. Y'all flood my comments. Flood my comments. What do you think about Shannon and these pictures with these young boys coming from the gym? These young little sissies, these buff sissies. What do you think about Tasha K? You know, still running her mouth after being sued. It's just a whole bunch of stuff going on up in here. Me personally, I don't think Shannon is, but who cares? I ain't know that nigga don't know me. I don't know him. So he got, like I said, he got to answer to God for what he doing. But y'all flood my comments. Those who been rocking me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found that channel, I appreciate y'all too. I'm gone.